May God be with you. You may make a final statement.
The multiverse. Every universe in it is irrational, sloppy. I just try to make it rational. I just try to make it neat. You call it murder. How could I murder myself 123 times? I just took those wasted energies and put them into one container. Me. It made me faster, smarter, stronger. What if that is our fate? To unite with our other selves. To be unified forever. To be one. I will be the one.
Welcome back, Keys of Life family. I'm already knowing everybody doing great. I'm great. But that clip right there is from a movie called The One with Jet Li. And in that movie, Jet Li plays a character who goes around the multiverse killing different versions of himself in order to make himself stronger, faster, like basically a god. But when I watched this movie, I had a different interpretation of it. I seen it more on the spiritual side. So in that scene, every other version that Jet Li represents, you could look at it as like different parts of himself, different versions, identities, and possibilities. But as he kill him, he's consolidating his energy into himself. That's why he said he's putting it all into himself. He's getting rid of those wasted energies you don't need. That's like spiritually when you decide who you really want to be in life and give your all to that, like give your all of your attention to that, you absorb all of that potential power. And like the other versions of you could be like the doubts, the distractions, or your weaker self. They're gonna lose energy and fade away. And since you know every possibility of like who you can already be, it exists in your mind, like in your consciousness. So how every universe has a different version of Jet Li, there's a different version of you based on the state you decide to embody. It's a successful version of you, an insecure version, a version of you that's disciplined, a version of you that's lazy, one that's filthy rich, and then it's a version of you that probably will never change. Like, and all of these versions of you exist in your consciousness, just like the multiverse. And whichever one you feed with attention is the one that's gonna become the strongest version or the dominant version. And when he going around killing all the other versions of him, that's you killing all the versions of you that you don't need, like the old version of you that serve you no purpose. That's the moment when you decide, like, this is who you are now. So when you choose a new identity and stop feeding all the other versions, they die off. Like when he goes and kill all the other versions, like that, they die off. Like when you stop feeding it, when you stop talking like the old version of you that you don't want to be, stop responding to things that you see like the old version of you that you don't want to be, stop reacting to the like stuff you don't like the old version of you, and stop giving attention to your old habits. So once you deny them, like start taking your attention off of it, they lose energy. Just like in the one, like the power flows into the identity that you keep alive. And like in that clip when he said he was killing them to get rid of the wasted energy, every time he kills a version of himself, the energy transfers into him. And it's the same way with your consciousness. Wherever your attention goes, energy is going to flow. And that's the reality that you will bring about. So if you constantly focus on the confident version of yourself, the successful version of you, the abundant version of you, and the disciplined version of you, those are the versions of you that's going to gain power until they become like your dominant thought, like your dominant reality or dominant identity, whichever one you want to call it. And becoming the one is when you get fully aligned with that identity. Jet Li, and he becomes the one by removing all conflict between other versions of himself. So for you become the one when you decide who you are, you stay consistent with that identity, and you stop entertaining versions of yourself that don't match what you want to see in life. That identity will eventually become your automatic state, like your base reality, and that's like spiritual alignment in a sense. So if you want to become the one in your life, like that version that you truly desire to be, all you have to do is pick that version of you that you want to be, act like it, think like it, move like it, and starve every other version of yourself of attention. And at one point, there won't be any other versions of you. It'll just be you, which is the one. That's how you become the one. Watch where you place your attention. Watch what you give your energy to. And embody that version of you 24/7 all the time. And be the one. Like, and that's how you level up. You don't really got to chase nothing. You don't got to strive to be nothing. It already exists. It's just a choice. You don't chase your goals. You become the version of you that already has it. And that's how you become the one. But this is a little quick video. It's a great movie. Everybody need to go watch that movie. I might go rewatch this movie after this. But sending love, peace, and prosperity to everybody. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Fresh fish. Got a pretty mouth.
I am Eula. I'm nobody's bitch. You are mine. I don't need to know you. You only need to know me. I will be the one